Yeah, you hear that third position stuff. Apparently they played it on like what they call it, chromatic harmonica. Third position, reposition, hole one, draw. Got that little move, and then when it gets to the solo, whether it's Little Walter or Junior Wells or whoever's doing it, there's sort of a blueprint there to go into all these strange little harmony bits, all those type of little tongue slaps, and you just sort of go up there and try and find some familiar ground, and if you get it, you get it, and if you don't, you don't. So seems that you can get some of those same songs in a second position, So you can go like, but you sort of got to play them over the right chord or the right, bar three or whatever, There's little bits and pieces you can go for there. You don't hear it done that often, But it's interesting, The harmonica is an interesting instrument, isn't it? I'd be often tempted to play at that kind of volume and that kind of, hard hitting type of thing quite a lot, rather than actually go. This is an A flat harp. It's kind of hard to just hit that note easy with a little fret force, but you get a different effect altogether. You get loads of different tones and things, so it's like, why hit it as hard as you can all the time when you can mess around, play as soft as you can, bring it in, bring it up, and you get lots of different little effects, We all know about that one, It's probably a good place to start with that idea because there's, so many different sounds you can get on it. Some people have that tone like James Cotton, like a real kind of fat tone, but it's very mellow. It's not sharp, it's not very trebly, it's not trying to make itself overly noticed, in the mix. It's funny where he plays that way. I believe he's a tongue blocker, all the way around. Even the difficult stuff like low bends and whatever else have you, Some guys play like pucker, I suppose, and you get a different sound on it. Type of a thing. You can blur it, you can do it, hold it, hold. I like that effect, that sort of smoky thing. It's a Muddy Waters tune with a real heavy title, a real heavy riff to match it, called My Life is Red. Oh, last night when I lay in my bedroom floor. And it's super fast kind of, head roll on the 4/5 draw, Something like that there, which could give you a sore neck. You could end up with a severed spine playing like that too often, So I suppose it's handy. Some people, rather than roll their head, move the harp from side to side. I'm one of these people that tells myself I'm, extra authentic if I roll the head and endanger my posture, and all of that. That's a bit more down home in it, But yeah, I just want to talk about harmonica for a bit, It's a funny instrument. There's lots of different ways you can go, and Little Walter stuff, and it's sort of like a rite of passage. You must learn jig as best you can anyway. And some guys I have a couple of pals that are amazing at that stuff. I kind of have to stop short at a certain point, and then very handily lean into Junior Wells and say, yeah, well, Junior Wells is sort of my guy, you know what I mean? So he does some cool stuff, you know. There's runs that you might be, you know, be forgiven for thinking that they're very simple. But it's the tone that he gets on each one, you know what I mean? He changes up the tone so much and he really makes it his own, you know. And a bit later on, he starts like clicking his fingers and clicking his tongue and whispering, getting into all that Dr. John, witch doctor stuff, you know, the shamanic approach. That could bring its own. It could bring its own dangers too. So you know, you want to be careful. But, good evening.